Okay, okay, okay. Spontaneously. Hello, everybody. Welcome. 9 people. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please come in and share the live. We have an important topic for today. We're going to be talking about how you can earn more money as an international student in Canada. And I'm hoping that you can share the live so that others can join, so that when my guest comes in and start talking, there will not be people who want to ask the same question, asking the same questions all over again. So please try to share the live, guys. Try to share the live so that we can get our guest in. She'll be here anytime soon to talk about how you can earn money as an international student in Canada. All right. Please let's share the live. Share the live. We have 20 amazing people here. Decline. We're going to be talking about how you can make money on the side. I'm doing fine, Amy. Hi, everyone. Welcome. So many. Please share the live. We're going to be talking about how you can make or earn money as an international student in Canada. Please, guys, tap on the screen and share the live. I don't know why all these people are just buzzing into my life. Hi, Gibby. I'm good. Hi, everyone. You're welcome. Please share the live. Please share the live, guys, so that we can get more people in here. Once it's 7 o'clock, I'll be inviting my guests. We're going to be talking about international students here in Canada. And if you're an international student here in Canada and you're on the comment section, please indicate, because this video is actually for you. Junior, thanks for sharing the live. Gibby, thanks for sharing the live. I appreciate you guys. My guest will soon be here so that we can get to chat about this. So if you're an international student and you're already in Canada, please let me know in the comment section. Good evening, the great Vilo. What's up? How are you doing? Keep tapping, guys. Keep tapping and share the live so that we can have more people in here. Once my guest comes in, we're going to be talking about how you can earn additional income as an international student in Canada. Welcome, the great Vilo. I'm good. Good morning, Alaja. How are you today? I'm good, my sister. I'm good. I'm good. Please keep sharing the live so that others can come and join us. If you're an international student in Canada, this live event is for you. We'll be starting in the next 5 minutes. Canada is great. Thanks for asking. Hi, Shepa. I'm good. Thanks for asking. Hi, Tochi. How are you? Okay, Amy, I will check it when I'm done with my live session. Mia, can international student get EI? No, you cannot. Hey, from Namibia, how are you doing today? Welcome. Please continue to tap the screen and share the live. My guest will soon be here. My guest will soon be here to talk about how international students can earn more income or other ways of earning income in Canada. Shepi, thanks for sharing the live. Shepa, thanks for sharing the live. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. My guest will soon be here to talk about how you can earn money as an international student here in Canada. Alaja, you want to come to Canada. If you don't know anything about coming to Canada, there are different ways you can come to Canada as an international student, or to visit, or you just immigrate as a permanent resident. I would encourage people who are in Africa to apply for express entry, because that's the best way you can come to Canada. I will say it's not the most cheapest route, but it's the best route for you to take to come to Canada. International students here in this country, they've changed the rules, so it's very difficult for them to make that money. You see, we're even talking about international students coming to Canada. Those that are going to resume in May and September, the flight ticket for one person is entering 4 million as we speak today. So it's expensive to study here in Canada, because if you want a 3 years postgraduate work permit, you need to do a master's program. Shepard, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You need to do masters in Canada in order to get a 3 years work permit. And in order for you to allow your spouse and family to come and join you as an international student in this country, I followed this since last year. I'm glad your information really helped me. I mean, about it. Oh, thank you so much. You see, some people are saying that my videos are helping them, but some people are insulting me and calling me names that I'm lying, I'm that, I'm this. My bad for queries. Are you open to help on how one can? Yeah, I'll talk about that. The great Vilo. Guys, keep sharing the live so that we can get more people in here. My guest will soon be here. Hey, yeah, how are you doing? Says my mom. Hi Swati, how are you? Hi Denny, how are you? Rani B, how are you doing? Jamai, yeah, guys, please keep sharing the live. Thank you so much, Alaja. Thank you for sharing the live. We're going to be talking about how to earn more money as an international student in Canada. So even if you're planning to come to Canada, you're already in Canada, this particular live session is for you. Thanks, Amy. Please tell me about attestation letter. I got admission into more, but I've not gotten the attestation letter. Please, for those of you that are asking me about attestation letter, now I've gotten information about how you can get the attestation letter. You have to message or email your school. Your school is going to give you the attestation letter, because now what they are doing is that they are now asking international students to pay their tuition fee in order for them to get that attestation letter. So it's different for different schools. So reach out to your school. I know some people that watched my video that I talked about attestation letter. They've reached out to their schools, and some of the schools are already started to issue them the attestation letter. So if you're watching right now, or you know somebody that is watching that needs to know about this, please send the message to them that they can get the attestation letter from the school. Guys, please keep tapping. My guest will soon be here. I paid part of the tuition fee. Yeah. So email the school. Email the school. Please, how long does it take for work permit after biometrics to do medicals? Please, mom. Oh, congratulations. It will soon come. It will soon come. Congratulations. Yeah. Yeah, it will soon come. Please keep tapping the screen and share the live. My guest will soon be here. It's 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes and she'll be here. 2 more minutes. You should be here. Please keep tapping so we can get more people in here. We're going to be talking a lot about how to earn more income as an international student in Canada. Those things that you can do as an international student. She will soon be here. Her name is Wiz Queen. If you've not been following her, you probably know who she is. Anyways, so in the next 1 minute, she'll be here. Let me see. The Great Vilo. I see you, Alaja. I see you, Color Star, Chandler, Tina Weld, Gibby, Mercy Annie Franklin, Adu Tesfa family, Iwang. I see you guys. Thank you so much for joining. Let's see, no Terry, Deji, Cole, Sishegzi. There are a lot of people that are not here that are supposed to be here, but that's okay. We'll just wait. So she will soon be here. Does it take long after medicals for your visa, please? Yeah, no, it doesn't take long after your medicals. It will take maybe a month or 2 or less. It depends on the medicals that you've done and the result that has gone to the IRCC. Yeah, the next email you'll be getting is submit your passport for stamping. So once you get that, please remember that we said that today, and today's date is March 7, 2024. You would be getting your email from IRCC that please submit your passport for stamping. That's your next email. Yes. Please, any help for visitors already here to have a job for 11? Yeah, so it's difficult to get LMIA job, guys. It's very difficult to get LMIA jobs. I will tell you the truth, guys. LMIA no deal. LMIA no deal. You know they at all. No deal. That's the truth of the matter because there is shortage of job now in Canada. There is shortage of jobs. There are no jobs anywhere. People are struggling. You can see 20 people for just one job. They are looking for the same job. It's not easy to get job now. It's everywhere is tight. It's not only in Nigeria that things are tight. Even here itself, things are tight. It's not easy for people. So guys, please keep sharing the live. Share the live. We're going to be starting now. Let me call her. Thanks for those who have shared the. Oh, sorry about that. I've been saying so many things. Thank you so much, Wiz. Please come and join me up here. Don't mind me. I mixed myself. How could I have done that? So if you're looking for anything finance, money, Wiz Queen, her first name is Bisola. She is your best plug, and she has willingly decided to give herself to us today to talk about how to earn more money as an international student in Canada. So I'm bringing her up. Hi, Wiz. Hi, Bisola.
Hey, what's up? Is my camera on?
I can't hear you. Okay,
Uh,
it's my phone. It's my phone.
how about now?
Now I can hear you. What's up?
I'm good. What's up?
I'm
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah. How did you do the Glory background thing? I've never been on TikTok live.
So the background thing, so you click on, let me get out of this. So go to, how do I do it? How did I do it? Wahala. Go to the three dots, go
Mm-hmm.
to settings. No,
Mm-hmm.
it's not on settings. It should be something that shows enhance. Can you see that on there?
Yeah, it has. Yeah.
So click on that enhanced feature.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see my own, but you will see effects.
Yeah, effects, under effects.
Other effects. So click on either of those ones. Maybe you can use that stadium or whatever you can use. Just choose any one. The one I'm using is the one that blurs my background. I can't even find that one
What's the
now.
what? What is this? This? No
Um,
way.
the
Uh,
blurred one, it looks like hmm. The blurry is not showing up again.
I mean, if you
Um,
don't find it, that's okay. It would have just been nice to have. Um,
yeah, you know, no, don't use this one. Uh, so just go to you if you have a picture. No, it's best you use your so that we know that we're talking with you. I
yes, it's
can't,
okay if you don't.
but use any one that is under trending.
I don't even see. I see new. Okay, I'm under trendy, but it's giving me like green screen and all of this weird
Okay,
things
why don't you use green screen and put a picture of you so that it just scrolls on the background.
like this. Is this okay?
Oh, we can't see you though.
Mm. I think it's fine. It's okay. I just wanted. that blurry background effect, but that's fine.
Oh, I've seen it. So you see the blurry background has two eyes only under trending. It has two eyes, a ghost face, and like a gold background.
What?
Let me take a picture of it. Check your WhatsApp.
I'm
Huh?
checking.
What did I do? Hmm. Can you see it? Can you see it?
I'm still looking for it.
It will look like what I sent to you.
Yeah, maybe I don't have it.
No, I think you have
I
it.
guess that's maybe.
No, it's under trending. So when you just
Yeah,
look for this picture, that picture.
one more try. If I don't find it this time, I'll just leave it.
Let me just take the picture all so that you can see it very well. So I sent it to you again. You can check.
Okay, I think I got it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Awesome.
finally. That's
Good.
okay. Everyone does not know how to.
That's
I don't know
okay.
how to
That's
use.
okay. So, hi guys. Thank you so much for joining. Please don't forget to do what? Share the live so that we can get more people in here. I'm going to be introducing my friend Bisola, who has given herself uh freely for us to chat about finance and money because she is excellent in talking about finance. So if you're looking for those kind of content, please follow her on her Instagram page and her YouTube because she has a lot of content from there. I even learned a lot, even though I worked at the bank. I learned a lot from Bisola because I was watching her YouTube and her Instagram. So she will tell you her Instagram name shortly. And Bisola, why don't you introduce who you are?
Yeah, I was just trying to put the name in the chat. It's the same name. It's on my TikTok story or my TikTok bio actually. Hi everyone, my name is Bisola or Whiz Queen. Anyone you prefer to call me, that's fine by me. I am a content creator based in Toronto, Canada. My content is basically about all things money, financial literacy, entrepreneurship, business, and I do love to travel. So I also share content about traveling and lifestyle as well. I'm so happy to be here and I can't wait to share all of my knowledge with you. So definitely feel free to check out my other videos on my social media where I share all the good stuff. I promise you, if you watch two of my videos, you must learn something.
Which is true, very very true. Because like I said, I have been watching your videos too, so I learned a lot.
I'm glad you have. Anyway, let's get into it. I hope everyone has questions because come prepared. Now
Yeah.
is the time for you to ask all your juicy
Oh, hi
questions.
Kelly, how are you? We're gonna bring you up, so please don't run away. Kelly is here. So, guys, we're starting right now. So, Bisola, what we're talking about today is about how international students can earn more money, and like I said, uh, um, I'm actually at the ATM. Oh,
Okay, maybe later. Later.
uh, carry carry on without me. Okay, good. So Bisola, we're talking about how international students can earn more money on the side, and that's what a lot of people are interested in wanting to hear. So, guys, we're going to start right now, and if you do have any questions, feel free to type it out and let us know in the comments. Okay, thanks, guys. So over to you, Bisola.
Okay, now you're handing it to me. It's like you're passing the baton that take. It's your
So
turn to keep
you
running.
you you start off, and I'll continue from where you stop.
Yeah, there's so many ways to make money in Canada in general. And I also want to point out that some of the ideas that we're going to be sharing today, they are not going to be limited to things that only international students can do. pretty much anyone. If you are on work permit, study visa, you are a PR, you're a citizen, if you're just looking for ways to make money, these are some of the ways that I've advised people and it worked for them. Some of these things I've also tried myself. So it's not just me sharing ideas out of the blues. So I do have like different ways to make money that I'm going to share. But before we get into that, I always advise people that if you're thinking about making money, the first thing you need to do is sit down and ask yourself, what are those skills that you have? Take a pen and paper and note them down. So even from the simplest of skills like writing to the hardest of skills, like for example coding. I'm not saying that coding is the hardest skill. I'm just putting that out there as an example. So regardless of what skill you have, just take note of every single thing that you can do and what you do best. What does your friends, what did they reach out to you for? What did they always ask for help from you? What do you always get positive feedback that, oh my God, you did this, and I love it so much? What are those things that you're really, really good at? Take note of them. When you take note of them, let me also share the live. 1 second, please. I want to
Okay.
share it in my, yeah.
Guys, please share the live and invite more friends. Click on tap the screen so that we can get more people in here. I tell you, we're going to be talking about so many things. Even help with migrating information. We're going to share that today. We're going to share a lot, but please, guys, share the live. Thanks you. Thanks so much.
Yeah, I've done that. Okay, so let's keep going. So yeah, if you once you take note of all the skill sets that you have, then you can start to figure out how you can monetize your skills. Because trust me, if you feel like you don't have any skills that you can market or that you can sell, then you have to start from learning a skill. You can't skip that step and get into something else. So apart from doing regular traditional jobs like you apply for a job at Walmart or Fashion Nova, wherever that you want to do, maybe retail job. Apart from doing that, there are other ways that you can make money on the side as a student. And some students don't even, like my sister now, she's in school, but she's never really applied to all of these jobs apart from when she's doing an internship because she's doing other things to make money. Same as my brother as well. So and other students that I've met, like my sibling, my friends' siblings, all of them, I just always tell them, oh yeah, try this one, try that. So they try all of these things, and they don't have to go work retail job, work overnight job, and all of those jobs that really isn't convenient for them just because they want to make money. So once you take note of the skill sets that you have, then you now need to start figuring out how to market them. But if you don't have any skill sets, that's fine. Don't beat yourself up. Start to figure out what are those things that you're interested in. What can you actually learn? What can you build on? What is the things that you already have that you feel like, okay, maybe I just need to take this a step higher and build on it. So once you figure out the skill that you have and you now have something, next is for you to start thinking of how can I possibly put myself out there to get people that will pay me for this skill set that I have. One of the best ways is through freelancing. You can either sell your services or your skill set on platforms like Fiverr, Upwork, freelancer.com, all of these platforms. You can offer your services as a freelancer there. And even when I came to Canada, the first one of the first things I was doing was freelancing. I was doing freelance writing because I love to write. So I did freelance writing for a long time and I was getting paid for it. At some point, I couldn't continue writing anymore and I was getting other students to write. I wasn't a student at the time, but I was getting like students from Canada, from Nigeria. They would do the writing for me. I'll just do the finishing touch and I'll send it to the client. So, and most of my clients at that time, they came from Fiverr. Some of them, after working with me on Fiverr for a while, they'll get it off the app and we'll start to work directly with each other. So that was one of the best ways that I got clients on during that time. And even now, I still recommend it for people, and that's what they do. They do freelance writing, content writing. There are a lot of content creators that need people that can do like script writing for them. You can pitch yourself, send code pitches, emails. You can also work with marketing companies to offer writing services, bloggers, they need blog posts. You can do that. I'm using writing as an example just because okay, so that the screen changed kind of. I'm using writing as an example, but you can it can literally be any skills because I've seen people. If you go on Fiverr, for example, you see people offer web development, graphics design, all of these services on that platform for freelance basis. So it can be any skills whatsoever that you can offer on freelance basis to make money from it. But first of all, you have to prioritize or focus on having that skill, right? Do you have anything to say, Gloria? Maybe I can go to the next thing.
Yeah, so we are talking about freelancing. I noticed you said something about Upwork. I've not heard about Upwork, but I've heard that from your Instagram. Can you tell me a little bit about what that Upwork is all about?
So Upwork and Fiverr, they're like platforms that Fiverr is a bit different from Upwork. Fiverr, you list your skill there, like you list a gig, like a service that you're offering. For example, you can say, "Hey, I can write 500 words blog post for you, for $5," for example. And when you put that there, people will send you a message and ask you, "Okay, can you write for this blog post? Can you write on this topic or something like that?" And you write it for them, and you get paid for it. It could also be like maybe script writing, for example. They would order the gig, you put your, so it's basically you listing your service on that platform, and someone will order the service from you, and you do the service and deliver the work, and you get paid for it. Same thing like Upwork, you would list your skill there, then, or you would see gigs that people have listed that they're looking for somebody that can do this work, then you pitch yourself that you can actually do this work, and you take the work and you get paid for it. So it's pretty much you just selling your service on the platform and getting paid. And it can be any kind of service.
Okay. Another one that I know of that most international students can even do is delivery services. So like Uber Eats, even Uber itself, like using your car for Uber. Some international students do this on the side and they get more money from doing that. So it's one thing that I really encourage people to. And this other on the side, a lot of people on the comment section are saying like Ngozi is saying she knows you for she sees your videos and stuff like that. So your fans are here.
Yeah, delivery service is definitely really good. It's also one of the options. Like some 2 years back, I was trying out different business money making ideas that I did like a whole series on that on YouTube. And delivery service was one of the one I tried out, and it really makes good money. So I know like two students right now that are doing delivery services. They had to save up, they bought their car and got their licenses, and they now do delivery services. One of them is in Gulf and one is in like Scarborough. So both of them do these delivery services and they make money. Some of them also do Instacart. You can also do Uber itself. Uber itself, I think you have the tendency to make more money and get more tip, but
Yeah.
also you are dealing with more people. And Uber itself requires for you to have car within the last 10 years. So if your car is not kind of more recent, you might not be able to do Uber. That's why a lot of them do like food delivery, grocery delivery, just because those ones don't require like a recent car. It can literally be any car. And what I think most people don't know, especially those living in Toronto, is that you can actually do delivery on foot as well with a bicycle or literally on foot. But it would only mostly work for those that live downtown, just because we know that Canada is big now. You can't really be walking
Yeah.
everywhere. You walk, you go tire.
Oh
So
yeah.
you can't really walk except you're downtown. But if you're downtown, everywhere is very close to one another. So if you like pick up food from one restaurant, you can easily deliver it to the next one. And most times, if you have selected when you registered on the app, you have selected that you're doing delivery on foot, they'll most likely only give you delivery within the range of what you have selected as the distance that you can cover. So if maybe you have selected that you can't cover more than 500 meters, they would not give you something that is 15 kilometers away just because you have specified that you're on foot. So that's also another good way. And thank you very much for bringing that, because I wasn't going to even mention it here. And the reason I wasn't going to mention it is because I feel like because we're talking mostly for international students,
Mhm.
some of them might not be able to afford a car in the beginning, but it's also good to still mention it, especially for those that might already have a car and those that might be schooling downtown. For example, those that are schooling maybe Seneca, Humber colleges, or those ones that their campus is downtown Toronto. It can be an option for you to also do delivery on foot, or during summer you can also get bicycle and do delivery with that.
Awesome. I invited some of my friends who are all here. So maybe they have one or two things to add. I know that Folashadi is far away in Alberta, and Ngozi is in Manitoba, and Jokali's, I can't remember where she is, but she'll tell us. Go ahead, Angie.
I just wanted to come up to just say hey to Wiz Queen. The first time I saw your video was when you got your citizenship and you
Oh,
posted it. I was like, hey, God, whoa. So it was a really nice video. For
Thank you
some
so
odd
much.
reasons, I don't know why I didn't follow, but I just followed you now, though.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's okay. You have to do 3 business days to follow back.
What did you say?
I'm just kidding.
I
Anyway, I
think,
just wanted to.
what did you say?
I didn't hear
You
what she
have.
said.
I said you have 2 to 3 business days to follow back.
Of course, don't worry.
Anyway, I just wanted to come up here to just say I like your content and the things that you do. It's
Thank,
awesome. Yeah,
thank you.
very soon we'll start traveling with you. We'll do girls trip.
Everyone keeps talking about my travel. I want to travel. I should create a group trip. I'm like,
Of
bruh,
course, you have
it's
to.
hard.
No, you
I feel
have
like
to.
I can do it at some point. I can, but if I'm doing a group trip, like I would want to make sure that I'm being serious and professional about it because you know the reason why a lot of group trips don't make it out of the group chat is because people are not disciplined enough to commit to whatever itinerary that you have. So it's like if I'm going to host a group trip, then I would have to have a set itinerary that everybody must follow. We would probably have like a day off that okay, like it's a free day, everybody can do whatever, but like we have to follow a pattern. Otherwise, everything will just scatter and people will be fighting. I don't want group trip that people be fighting.
I understand, but just plan something and let us know. Sorry about the noise.
No problem.
Plan something and let us know. Maybe if you have to, maybe set money aside for that. We can all do that. You get what I mean?
Mhm.
Because we only see people in the US do it. We don't get to do anything fun in Canada.
No problem. I'll think
Yeah.
about it.
Okay. Well, that's all.
Nice to meet you, Ngozi. I'll connect with you.
Same here.
Do Kellys.
Hi everyone. Hi Gloria.
Hi.
Okay, yeah, this is really a good content. And I think I can also chip in the fact that international student can do pickups. Maybe those that have their home cars already. They can do school pickups for busy parents or parents where their children study somewhere a little far from where they are. They can do pickups for them. They can take them in the morning, come in the evening. Another one is still on pickups too. Uh, for people living with disabilities, I'm sorry I have to say this here. For people living with disabilities, there's a lot of challenges getting a patient driver, not just patient, someone who is professional enough to understand their disabilities and support them while on transit. So these are things that international students can also look into. Trust me, they make a lot of money from such unnoticed business.
Thanks for your addition. Thank you so much. Folashade.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Bisola.
Hi,
I've
Flash.
been I've been binging your content since God knows when.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow. Oh my
I
God.
love your content. I follow you. This other lady that you guys always like your content are kind of finance. What's her name again? Rennie.
Already, yeah.
Rennie the resource. So yes, you're doing a good job. Yes, and I like this topic for yeah, it's very rare for us to see gathering where they're talking about fitness, and this is something that always interests me though. And for international students, or let me say anybody in Canada wanting to make extra money, I think there are a lot of platforms, but you guys have already mentioned it. The delivery, the Uber Eats, the skip the dishes, and content creation. Although that one is more like a full-time job these days now. Yeah, because people are not even patient enough to start making them. And for the fact that Canadians are not even getting paid just by content, I think that one is a challenge too. However, Jockley's, if I got that name right, she mentioned disability support. If she could just elaborate on that, if there is a platform, because actually having a platform is the main challenge. Having a platform where people can, maybe just like Huba. Huba is a platform that people can just get onto as independent contractors and start doing those jobs. So because it's gonna be hard for people to start going from one place to another, like I want to support this person. But if there is a platform, maybe she could share it with how people can get into that line. Because of course I know that yeah, people living with disabilities actually need that support and there's a market there is
Okay.
there is a market for
Thank
that.
you, Folashade Taj. I think I am following you personally because I think when you launched your printing thing, I was like,
Mhm.
oh, that's by the way, but you are doing a great job as well. So
Actually,
for
let me see.
disabilities, we
Actually,
have trust me, every province has like a WhatsApp group where like a Nigerian WhatsApp group. We don't have to wait until we have that large group. Trust me, the Nigerian WhatsApp group is one platform that could push anything. Just one person, you just need one person to patronize you. And that one person will give thousands of people referral or your contact. So, as a Nigerian, make use of whichever Nigerian platform you find yourself in the province where you are. And make sure that when you're being referred, put in all your best. Because trust me, one or two mistakes is going to mess the whole thing up. Yes, it's just going to mess it up. I'm going to cite an example of somebody who assists people with getting their driver's license, their road test done. This is somebody who has been in business for 7 years, and people on the Nigerian group here in Manitoba knows this guy very well. But there was this particular lady that has a horrible experience about this guy. On the day of our road test, the guy was supposed to assist her to park the car in the MPI office, and he refused because they do not have such agreements. And trust me, when this lady brought back this issue into the group, it was a total mess. Like people who were planning to use this guy before that time said, no, they need another person. They need some, it can be that bad. So the bottom line is whatever WhatsApp, especially Nigerian WhatsApp group you find yourself, there's this comfort, there's this relaxed, what's the English word now? There's this confidence we have in our own people until proven otherwise.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So use that WhatsApp for, okay, maybe I need I am some so and so. If you need somebody to help you with takeoff, and dropping off your children, or to support, if we have people living with disabilities, I can support for so numbers of days in a week, so times in a day, or even childcare babysitting. We have some people who want daycares, people who can babysit their 6 months old, and for a reasonable price as compared to what other daycares charges them. So use the platform you find yourself in. Trust me, you'll be wowed at the rate of engagement and patronage you will get from this platform.
Sure, sure. That's good. Thank you very much for sharing. That's a very, very valid.
Yeah.
I think actually wanted to say something.
Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you to Joclis for shedding more light and ideas on that. Yeah,
No
I
problem.
And I know
Flash
that.
mentioned something about social media content creation, and I know that not every student in Canada wants to become a content creator, which is valid. Not even everybody wants to be a content creator, right? But one of the ways you can monetize social media without having to be a content creator is, one, you can create faceless content.
Yeah.
There are those, I've seen a lot of channels popping up by creating such content, and they make money. Some of them is even just text that they have, and they make videos, or like this automated voice that reads
AI generated.
text, and they just make money from it. Or the most important one that I wanted to mention, which is the second way, is that you can become a social media manager. So you can help brands, businesses, customers, even clients, even some content creators as well. They need social media managers. Sometimes last year I had one. Before now, I have a virtual assistant, which is also another way to make money that I will touch on real quick. You can become a social media manager, help people to create, like, it could be Canva posts, it could be managing their social, it could be engaging with comments, just pretty much doing what they would do on social media but you don't have to now be the face of that channel or that page creating content. You're just pretty much managing it, making sure if you're already someone that scrolls on TikTok every day, you might as well be making money with it instead of just sitting out there. Go and scroll on your client's page, find them the latest trend, find them latest businesses, connect them with new clients, help them make more money. Or you can also help so content creators as well to build their social media platforms. You can create like strategies and say, oh, I have, you can even pitch yourself, go to their DMs and send them, I have this idea, pitch yourself, give them idea, give them content strategy, just give them something that they would feel like, okay, it's of good value, and tell them there's so much more that I can offer you. Let's connect, let's have a call. And when you get on that Zoom call, try to sell yourself as best as you can. And that will be the way that you can make money through social media as a social media manager. There are also a lot of videos on YouTube and on Udemy that are free that can help you learn how to become a social media manager without you necessarily having to go to school for it. Once you start, you can now build on that skill. Maybe you can now start to learn things like Instagram marketing, running Facebook ads or TikTok ads, and you can start to sell that to even more clients. And the best thing about working as a social media manager is you don't have to work for just one client. You can work for multiple clients at a time, doing same thing that you're doing, literally the same strategy that you have. You can sell it to all of those clients and make money. And I know that people are always wondering, so you keep saying clients, 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 clients. So how do I get them? How do I find customer? How do I find people that will even trust me? Believe me, you have to put yourself out there. You have to either go out there and start pitching your ideas to businesses. There are local businesses around you that if you check their Instagram page, they don't have anything. Some of them don't even know social media exists, but you need to let them understand that with the internet, you have the potential to reach even more customer and give them reasons why they should feel like their business needs to be online. Give them ideas and things that they will do that they can use to make more money. Or if you are even scrolling on social media and you see a business page that doesn't they don't post that often, they don't engage in their comments, you can probably guess that maybe they just need a social media manager, they don't have like somebody managing their page. You can pitch your ideas to them. So you can either walk in person, go to businesses and connect with them and share your ideas, share your proposal, or you can connect with business pages, social media content creators on the internet as well, pitch your ideas. You can also do things like cold pitching. Go on LinkedIn. The first person I hired that was my social media manager went on, I found them on LinkedIn. So they had like a whole profile on LinkedIn where they were like, I can be your social media manager. She had like a portfolio and all of those things. And once I saw it like this, I was so happy, like, oh my gosh, finally I found someone that can help me. And we did like a couple of jobs for like a couple of months because then I was busy. I was so busy. I was still working in 9 to 5 then. So I didn't have time to manage my content creation and I was trying to grow it at that time. So yeah, so that's also another way that you can do content creation or you can work on social media and still make money without having to be the content creator or be a face of the brand. I wanted
Let
to.
me let me add to that you said about social media marketing. Yeah, so before now, I used to think that when you talk about social media, as a social media manager, like when you're pitching yourself to companies, I used to feel like you have to, for them to know that you're getting so much result, there has to be a lot of maybe following at the end of maybe a particular period, at the end of maybe 3 months, there has to be something to measure. But recently, because my younger brother happens to do social media marketing, and then that was when I learned that really it doesn't even have to do with that. Some small businesses just want somebody, just want this consistency. This consistency shows their customers like this company is live, this company is serious about what they're doing. So it doesn't even really mean that the company needs to have following, but just for them to see this consistency that the company is posting every single day, it gives them this kind of
Sure.
how, what English would I use, it gives
Assurance.
them, can you
Confidence.
help me?
Confidence.
Assurance.
Exactly, yeah. Okay, let's put this assurance that this company is live. The company is not dead. Right. So I'm just saying this out there for people that may be aspiring or that may be considering this social media management, that it's not really about this, because some people will be like, how am I sure that the content I'll be giving this company will get them the following that they want? So it's not really about following for the businesses. For some of them, it's just for them to be seen as live. Yeah, I just wanted to put this out there.
Hmm.
Thank you very
I,
much for adding that. That's so true.
Yeah. And Fola, you know you have a business. Maybe you can also talk about that business because that business, I know how you started and where you are right now.
Okay. For those people that are here, my name is Folashade, and I have a brand. I make t-shirts. So I have a brand called Output. I have a social media page for that too. So I make custom t-shirts for healthcare workers, and I make motivational inspirational wear. So that is what I do. And I started like making it as a business when I got here when I got to Canada. I've been doing it way back in Nigeria, but it was more like a hobby. And yeah, but when I got here, I started doing it, and I started small. And right now, at least I can say that I'm growing. I'm growing. I've not gotten there, but yes, I'm growing. So, if it's something that anybody can get into, I didn't do any kind of special learning. I started it as a craft through watching YouTube channel and oh yeah. And right now I teach people to get into the business. So it's something that is really very easy to do to get into, at least when you have the if you have the sorry, a call came into my phone. So if, the thing is to just develop the interest first. And yes, it's very easy to get into that. Use social media marketing and start using ads. So I started getting a lot of progress when I started using ads. And that's one another thing that I want to branch into,
Mm.
teaching people how to get into ads, how to make the most out of it, not just wasting money on ads. So even like Bisola to mentioned it, that is actually something. So if you can even learn that skill of just understanding the strategies of running ads, Google ads, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, TikTok, you could even just take one platform and just specialize on that platform because each platform is actually different. It's different for so yeah, that's something that you can look into if you're looking to make more money. And like I said, I have a brand called Output, so you can buy my t-shirts. Bisola, I was even thinking of sending you one, but Gloria.
Well,
So my
actually,
t-shirts
please send me
are
one. I would
very
happy to
premium.
advertise.
Premium t-shirts. I do custom too. So for those of you in Canada, and it's free shipping, Canada wide free shipping. So it doesn't matter that I'm in Edmonton, because I'm in Edmonton. I recently moved to Edmonton from Toronto. Canada wide free shipping, premium t-shirts with inspirational words that keeps you going throughout the day. All these challenges that we have in Canada, you even forget. Those words will keep you going. Those words will motivate you to keep you going. That of course things might be hard right now, but surely, surely, surely it's
Slowly
gonna
but
get better.
I love that. I love. I'll
Yeah.
definitely follow your business. Thank you so much for that, Sally. And I love that you also talked about Facebook ads. Yeah, I did mention it, but what I did not point out was that my business in Nigeria before I moved to Canada, I was I had an e-commerce business and I was selling on the internet online, 100% online. I didn't have a store or a shop or whatever. And at that time, I even had like 7 employees. That's how serious I was. And I was like 21 years old, taking care of all this kind of seriously or whatever. At that time, most of my customers, they came through Facebook marketing. So that's something that a lot of businesses need to get into. Just because sometimes they feel like you have to post content organically for you to get customers. At some point, you need to put ad budgets. You need to spend money to it in order to get your clients, which is something that a lot of businesses don't even know. So you can be intentional about learning that, then teach businesses that okay, sometimes it might not even cost a lot of money. It might just be like $5 per day that they need to have as their budget, or even lower these days that TikTok even has such TikTok ads as well, Instagram ads, all of these things. It might just be like $1 per day, and they will get conversion. Even on Pinterest, there's Pinterest ad as well. But it takes for you to be intentional about learning it. And I don't want anyone to feel like, oh my gosh, this is something that I have to go to school to go and learn. As you heard Falashade just mentioned that she learned this t-shirt business from YouTube, and I feel like YouTube is so underrated. There's so many skills, there's so many things you can learn off from just watching YouTube videos. Sometimes I find that people are just wasting their time scrolling on social media, just laughing, playing, going about their day, which is fine. I mean, I get that sometimes you just need a way to unwind and just relax. But if you're really, really intentional, if you really, really want to make money on the internet, you have to be deliberate about improving your skill set. You have to be deliberate about learning things that can land you income. And that is you being intentional about getting the skill set required, getting the skill set that are in demand. And we have mentioned a lot of ideas now, but I also want to mention virtual assistant. Right now, I also have a virtual assistant. You remember I said I've had a social media manager.
Yeah.
Now I have a virtual assistant. And the most beautiful thing about working as a VA is that you get to work flexible hours, right? It's not like, oh, some VA job will require for you to work maybe a specific time of the day. But most times it's like they just give you a task and they ask you to do it. Whenever you get to do it, you get to do it. And if you're a student, this works best for your schedule because now you can focus on your schoolwork, doing your assignment, doing your group work, not missing like you from fun in life, but you can still be making money on the side. And you can also at the same time work with multiple clients. And sometimes you might wonder like, okay, well, the next question that people might be asking, what platforms will I find customers? We've said this thing before, social media. When I was looking to hire somebody, I put a post on my Twitter, on my YouTube, on my LinkedIn. No, I didn't go on LinkedIn, on Twitter and YouTube, Instagram and Twitter. And people sent me, I got probably like 45 applications in one day for people applying for this role. I interviewed like 12 people and I ended up selecting one person. And that's to tell you that the power of social media is huge. If you're someone that you're interested in doing something, you have to be intentional. Some people out there, they just go on YouTube every day and search for virtual assistants. You switch to the community tab and you see people that have posted such thing. Same thing on Twitter. Once you go on Twitter, you search for it. You see people that have posted, oh, I'm looking for a virtual assistant, I'm looking for this social media manager, looking for video editor, because I also hired one. And when you see all those posts, you know the people that are looking for you, then you can apply for the roles. At the same time, you can also go on LinkedIn. LinkedIn, there are always jobs there. Put yourself out there. But the most important thing that I find that most people struggle with when they are interested in doing all these things to make money is that a lot of times they are not professional about it. If you know that you want to do this job, you want to make money, you have to take it seriously. There is no you playing. This is somebody's life. This is somebody's job that you're going to be handling. So they are trusting you that you're going to manage it well. And if you are someone that you feel like you're not ready to be disciplined, you're not ready to be intentional about them giving you video to edit now. They say tomorrow you deliver the video, then tomorrow you come up and say, something happened yesterday, I wasn't feeling fine, and you did not communicate on time with the clients. The client knows that anything can happen at any point in time. Life is unpredictable, but you have to communicate. So you have to be professional about the job. Because if you're not professional, now you get fired and they don't have good feedback about you. They can't refer you, right? Some of the people that I interviewed, just because I knew that, oh gosh, this person is so good and I couldn't hire them, I referred them to another client. And I had 2 other people that were hired from that process, right? Just because during the interview, I'd seen that, oh yes, this is somebody that I can actually work with. It's just that like I can't hire more than one person at this point in time, right? And I had to pass them on to somebody else and somebody else. And 2 of them got jobs from just that referral. They didn't have to go through the process of looking for jobs online, applying and all these things. You might just put the word out there that, oh yes, I've interviewed this person, they have the skill set, they're very good at it. Just talk to them and see if you can hire them. And that's it. And 2 of them got the job, right? So this is also something that you want to be intentional about. When you get the job, start to build your portfolio. That's also another thing. If you want to apply for these jobs, you want to work as a virtual assistant for someone, they might likely ask you that, what's your experience? What do you have? But now you don't have anything to show for them. You have to build your portfolio. You have to collect experience, reviews, feedback. If you go on my Instagram story right now, you will see that I've posted some of my reviews from brands that I've worked with and people that have booked one-on-one sessions with me. Why do I have that? How do I have that? Is because when I was working with these people, I asked them for feedbacks, right? And now that I have those feedbacks, I can actually share it to more potential clients and my community and people that can see it on there. They might be like, oh yeah, this person does this thing, I can do this, I can do that, I can reach out. Or even in the future, it might not be now, in the future somebody can ask me that, oh, can you share feedback of people that have worked with you in the past? And I'll just send them the link to my review page. Go and read all the reviews there, you find everything that people have said from me. So when you decide to do any of this job, either you are doing working as a virtual assistant, video freelancing, social media manager, make sure that you're collecting feedback from your clients. Start to also be intentional about building your portfolio. Put all of these ideas together and also you can start cold pitching. And I think that's where most people struggle. I recently put a tweet on Twitter that I was going to start pitching brands this month, and I have a target of pitching 100 brands. Most times most content creators wait for brands to reach out to them, which is fine. It even gives you leverage if the brand reaches out to you, because now you have attracted them and they're interested in you. But also, you putting yourself out there is on another level, because the first graphics designer that I worked with that was helping me design my YouTube thumbnail was just a random email that I got from someone, and she was like, "Oh, I can design YouTube videos for you, YouTube thumbnails for you." And she said that she sent me that, and I didn't even respond. Then 2 days later, she sent me samples of my actual YouTube videos that she had done thumbnail for. See, that's somebody that is being proactive. You also have to be intentional about doing the work for free sometimes, which is normal. You see a lot of content creators that are posting brand collaborations. Sometimes it's not everything that they got paid for, but they are doing the work as though they got paid for it. And now that they've done that work, they can potentially attract a client that will pay them even more for it. And that was the case that happened with that lady that sent me the thumbnail. After like 3 days that she sent me the email, I didn't even respond. She sent me 3 thumbnails of videos that I was like, if this person can design these thumbnails, I can actually buy thumbnails from them. Like 2 days after, I just responded back to that email. I love the thumbnails. How much is your rate? She told me $5. I was like, $5? That's $5. Wow. Okay. Then I just had a video the next day that I was trying to publish that, oh, I want to post this video. How long will it take you to design the thumbnail? She said 2 hours. 2 hours, less than 2 hours, this person came up with thumbnail. I was surprised. First of all, the fact that she was able to deliver on time, the rate and the quality of the work that was delivered. And when I even had corrections, she sent me the corrections very quickly. I had to ask her, where are you? Where in the world are you? Tell her she's not in Canada. I think she's in Poland or something. And I was so impressed because I know there is time zone difference. I know that this person just tried to land in my DM just randomly, and they got the work. Like I started to give, I'm sure I did probably like 7 thumbnails from that lady. And most times, whenever because sometimes thumbnail takes me more than 1 or 2 hours to design.
Or
You're
more.
a video editor, you're a YouTuber now. When you're trying to do thumbnail, sometimes you're like, hey, what would I put here? What would I put here? What would I put here? And you're confused. You spend so many hours. So for me, at some point, I always feel like, you know what, I don't have, instead of not posting this video, I'll just rather get somebody to do the thumbnail. And I find that when it's those times that I'm in haste and I can reach out to this person will deliver on time. I had her at my beck and call. So every single time that I know that, okay, I want to publish this video for 10 a.m., I know that this person will deliver thumbnail to me. So if it's like from the night before, I'll send it to her. Even if it's early in the morning, I send it over and she'll be able to design the thumbnail and I can post my video. But why did I keep going back to her up to 7 times? Because she was able to do the work, right? She was professional about it. She was serious. It's not the one that you send them message. And the funniest thing is, I never had an email phone number. It was just through email. All our communication, I don't know the face of the person. All our communication was through emails. And we never for once had any communication issues. It's just, oh, I've sent the money, do 3 thumbnails for me, do 2 thumbnails for me. Sometimes it's like, I want to do so many thumbnails. I'm like, okay, will you offer me a discount? And she offers a discount and we go from there like that, like that. And I did so many thumbnails. Actually, it's pretty much more, it's probably more than 10 sef, that I did with her. But how did this person land me as a client? It was because they cold pitched themselves. So that is also something that you have to get comfortable with. What's the worst that can happen? You ask them, oh, can I work with you? They say no. So no doesn't kill anybody. No doesn't kill anybody. So put yourself out there, try to market yourself, promote yourself, offer samples if you can, and just be optimistic. Continue to do the work and be the best at what you do. Be professional about it. It's not the one that they'll give you work, you will not deliver on time. Because that's the problem with a lot of our people. Let me be clear, specific. You get clients now, you do 1, 2, 3 work. The third one, you will not be delivering on time. You start coming up with excuses, my laptop broke down, no light or something. Whenever that lady feels that she can't deliver on time, she'll tell me, can I send this to you tomorrow? From the moment I'm sending it to her, she's telling me, can I send this to you tomorrow? So if she has told me, can I send it to you tomorrow? If I'm not comfortable with sending it tomorrow, I will say, don't worry about it, I'll do it myself. It's not like I'm not going to, she's not going to accept the gig and tell me, oh yes, I'll send it to you. Then not send it to me in the 2 or 3 hours that she had originally promised, right? So we also have to be intentional and be professional about any work that you get, regardless of the client, regardless of whoever it is. Make sure you put in your best, and that would lead you to where you want to be. I feel like I've been talking a lot and I've been seeing that somebody else wants to speak. So.
No, is it Nash? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that name right. Guys, I'm seeing your comment. This video is about earning income as international students in Canada. It also applies to anywhere in the world. She's just giving us ideas and we're sharing ideas as well. So Nash, do you have something to say?
Yes, so let me say good evening. I am from here, it is 8:50 p.m. where I am right now. And I think the conversation has been nice.
Where are you?
Um,
Sorry.
I'm in New Brunswick.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
What part of New Brunswick?
It's also what my colleagues have said so far on the. Yes, from New Brunswick, yeah. So it is good for any international student to, as it were, try to get other side hustles to support.
His line keeps breaking.
Living in Canada is so expensive right now, especially as an international student. The line is breaking. Is it better now?
Yes.
Is it okay?
Yeah. Yeah, New Brunswick.
Well,
Their Wi-Fi is bad there.
Yeah, yeah. Move to Toronto. Okay, let me
Okay,
share.
can I add? Okay,
Sure.
sorry, Gloria.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
just want to buttress what Coin said about when somebody gives you a job and you start giving excuses. And I'm glad that the majority of the people on this platform are our people.
Yeah.
When somebody gives you a job based on the fact that the person, maybe probably before the person start giving you a job, you used to have like a relationship with that person. So you would assume in your head that when you make a mistake, the person is not supposed to talk about your mistake. Forgetting that being professional, I mean, job, business is different from whatever relationship we have. When it's time for whatever relationship we have, yes, we pick that. And when it's time for business, can we be serious? Because of course, when there are mistakes, you should expect, whether criticism or whatever, you should expect that. But our people, by the time you give them the criticism side,
You'll be
they
angry.
start having sentiments like, "Wait, is she even supposed to say that? After all, we've known each other for 10 years. We are friends. It's my mommy's sister that born, all that." That's number one. So we have to always separate our relationship from businesses, because that's one thing that messes a lot of. That is why you see some people, they rather go outside to give people they don't even know job, people that they can have a say, they can criticize, give a positive feedback, rather than giving somebody that they've known for years, because of that our attitude of that. Another thing I'm going to buttress about what Queen said about social media platform, I think Folashade said something about it too. They talked about YouTube. Okay, I'm going to give like a personal experience now. I have a 17-year-old daughter. When she was coming to Canada, before now, I got to know she had passion for making hair, fixing of nails, and all of that. So I said, okay, would she like to go and do apprenticeship somewhere? She said no, that she's going to learn on TikTok. So all I needed to do then was to start, doing internet for her back in Nigeria before she finally moves here. Trust me, when she got to Canada, you don't want to know how much she's making from something she learned on TikTok. TikTok is also a good platform that will teach you like step by step. It has the right tool depending on your level of assimilation, your level of intelligence. TikTok is another platform to try. One problem about our people is the fact that they want to be spoon fed. They are not ready to read to get more information. They
Yeah.
just want, my sister, what is that thing? How did they used to put thread inside needle? You will just put it, just take the needle, put the thread inside. No, they do. Even the Bible said it. It's study to show yourself approved. Our people are not ready to do that. They just want. That is why by the time they are delivering whatever. They don't even have an in-depth knowledge of whatever they are doing because they were not properly taught. But when you study, go on the internet, all these things, they are platform for you to try, regardless of whatever thing you want to engage in. Let us learn to start reading. It has to be like an habit for everybody now. Because that's like these are our people that we are working with. They say, oh, Nigerians, they don't read. When you give them documents that is going to kill them, they just sign. They don't read. And trust me, have I seen people like that? Yes. That they will give them documents. They say, okay, this is about job. It's job related. And they will verbally tell you, it's your tax returns. Just sign here. Like, how can you just sign without reading through? And those are major problems about our people. They don't want to read. They just want to jump into anything. So thank you for that thoughtful speech, Miss Queen. Yeah.
Thank you very much for everything that you added. It makes so much sense, and I'm so glad that your daughter has been able to monetize using TikTok to learn skills that she's even making money from now. That's a very, very good example because sometimes you'll be saying things, people will be thinking that you're just making it up. And it's very important for them to hear actual real life experiences like this. So thank you very much.
Hello, is my line better now?
Yes, very clear.
Oh, good, good. I had to switch to my Wi-Fi. Sorry for that. So I just want to share a lot of things that I personally think international students in Canada can also explore to make extra income for themselves. So let me start off from where most of you also touch on the issue of, putting your talent online. So if you know how to do a lot of things like even transcribing text, or translating text, any of them, you can put your talent on Fiverr. There's a platform they call Fiverr, which is like FIVERR, where people go on there and, they hire so many talents, graphic designers, voiceover artists. There are so many people who have, beautiful voices. If you think your voice is nice, you can do voiceover or jingles for people. You can go on Fiverr and register yourself on it. People can reach out for you and ask for your services. So that's one. Secondly, if what I think you can also do, especially if you have a car as an international student, is for you to identify people who work at least nights, especially those who do their factory jobs and they close around 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. So if you're able to identify some of these late night warehouse workers, you can do ride share with them. Maybe they close at 3 a.m. You can get like 3 or 4 of them. They give you maybe like $10 each or maybe like $15 each. You go and drop them after work and you can make some money for yourself. That's one. Also, if you're a very good driver, you can assist people to polish up their driving, especially those who are going for road tests. So that one too, you can make money for yourself. These are things that I've personally done, so I'm sharing with people. You can as well, assist people to pick up their kids from school, especially those who are so busy. International students or even people who are working in Canada here who don't really have that much of a time to go get their kids after school. So you can have a contract with them, maybe like after, maybe at 2 p.m. you just go and pick their kids and drop them off at home for a fee. The other thing you can also do as international student to get some money on the side is for you to engage in online service. We have SurveyMonkey. There are so many of them. You can just go online. If you have much time, you can go online and engage in, online service. That one too pays a lot. I know people who make like $20 to $30 every day for just doing online service. What you can also do is for you to, like I said, ride share to school. If you're a student and you have a car and where you live, you have so many people who go to your school, they share the same route with you. You can talk to them. The weather is not comfortable, like it's snowing everywhere. People don't want to use the bus, so you can give them maybe like $5 ride to school every day. You can make money. Your car can take like 4 people. So if you're making like $20 to school and $20 back, that's something that you can do for yourself. That's so another thing you can also do to make money on the side is for you to apply for school for people, especially those who are back in Africa. I've done this and when I had time and I made so much money from it, applying for schools for people. Like if you're in Canada, people trust that because you've gone through the system, you are able to, advise them on which courses to apply to, which schools to apply to based on their results and what they want to do. So, yeah, you can assist people to apply to colleges and universities for admissions, and you can charge them for that. The last one I want to talk
Sorry,
about.
just before you move ahead, Nash, I'm not certain that it is, what's the English word I'm looking for?
You're talking about applying for schools for people?
Yes. So I don't think if you're not licensed, you should be giving immigration advice to people. Like you said,
No, not not
you
not
can tell
visa.
them
I'm
what
talking about
course to take.
no, I'm not talking about visa application. I'm talking about admission. Admission.
Okay.
Like to apply to a school for admission. That one is not visa services. It's different from
Okay.
applying for study permit.
Okay, I see what you
Yeah.
mean.
For instance, you want to apply for admission to University of Toronto or maybe like New Brunswick Community College. You can do that for someone. It's not illegal. You can do that. It only becomes an issue if you want to probably like indulge in issues of immigration, which is a different ball game together. So I don't
Oh,
personally do that. What I do for you is that
I'm just
I
gonna
just
bring
apply
this
for the
person.
admission for you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna bring this person up because the person is saying I do give immigration advice. So the information that I share, and I know that you're a new person to my page, the information I share is information that we get from the Government of Canada website. I don't share anything that is outside of that because, like somebody said before, people don't want to do the job. They don't want to go and check. They don't want to read. They want to use agent for everything. And when the agent doesn't get the visa, it backfires, they get a ban and things like that. I'm sharing things that maybe there's an update from IRCC. I shared like the one that just came up 2 days ago or today. It was today.
Yeah.
Yesterday, sorry. Talking about the two new immigration pathways that the IRCC minister talked about yesterday. I was going to share it,
Yeah.
but I said, let me just wait. I'm not an immigration officer and I put it there clearly, not an immigration consultant. I can only tell you the one that is available to people in the public domain. I will not tell you this is not what you're supposed to do and this is not this is what you should do.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Sure. So the final one I'll touch on is maybe like assisting people to do their assignment. Sometimes you are good at mathematics, you are good at IT, you are good at maybe like English language or something. Somebody's struggling, so you can schedule like 1 hour personal tuition with people. You teach them how to solve those problems, and you make money for yourself. So I think these are some of the things that international students can engage in for some extra cash. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. Wiz, you can continue.
Thank you very much for the additions. You shared a lot of very good ideas. And I just wanted to also add the fact that I know that some people out there might be listening to everything that Nasha said or everything that I have and other people have said that, oh, these ideas are just ways to make small, small, small money. Some of the ideas that Nash shared, like, oh, ride sharing, you're going to that way anyways. You might as well have somebody join you in the car and pay 10, 15 bucks for it. You might think that it's small money. Yes, it's small money, but that's enough to fill up your car. That's enough to buy you gas for that route, which you will buy gas anyway. So you might as well make the money from doing that. And think about how it would snowball when you do that consistently. Or when you now have people that they are so used to. Maybe you people walk around the same timing of the day and you people go through the same route, then they become people that you are like they become like a regular client and you pick them up every day and that becomes consistent income for you. So regardless of all of these ideas that we're talking about, if you feel like they're not going to pay you enough in the moment, think about how much you can grow into, and also think about the fact that nothing is easy. That's something that I always say every time I get on all these calls that people are asking me, oh Bisola, how can I make money, how can I do that? Nothing is easy. You have to choose your hard. Everything is hard. Even to work a 9 to 5 is hard. To be in school is hard. To be alive self is hard right now. So you have to just pick your hard. Pick that thing that is going to be difficult. Pick whatever it is and stick to it and commit to it. Give it your best and don't complain. Okay. Another idea I wanted to share is customer service. I feel like most people when they come to Canada, they probably would start with customer service. But customer service is something that a lot of students can look into. And there are companies that know that most people or some students might be interested in this. So they have flexible hours. Check out Arise. Arise is one of the platforms that allows you to do customer service with flexible hours. You'll be working as an independent contractor. There's also concentrics. Concentrics, I believe, is like a job full-time basis, like not full-time, but like a proper job. It's T4 basis, not independent contractor. But they also do offer like flexible hours. So those two platforms are the ones that I know that I've seen people get jobs on consistently, and Arise, they always have openings, right? So just make sure, and there are so many other platforms out there. These are the only two that I've just mentioned, but just make sure that you check them out, do more research about it, and find ways to make money as a customer care worker. You can also get those jobs on LinkedIn, Indeed, Monster, even all these retail stores, Walmart, and the likes of it. They need customer care workers there. DHL, all these logistic companies also, banks, they need customer care workers, and they have flexible hours. Sometimes it's usually late in the night, sometimes it's usually on weekends. Sometimes there are some roles that allows you to even like pick your schedule based on your availability. So these are some options that you might also want to consider.
Another one that I can think of is walking people's dog or staying. So when people do travel, especially in the winter time, we have snowbirds who like to travel to like Florida, where it is warm. So they have pets and they want people to stay with their pets and look after their pets. So you can do that on the side and get your small money from doing that. You can also do what's the next one that I have here? Event or party planning. So most people are always looking to arrange for maybe occasions, right? Weddings, but things like that, weddings and stuff like that. You might want to start with those and it's not difficult to learn how to do event planning. Like it's very, very easy. And a lot of things that I learned from YouTube. So guys, these things are easy, and like Wiz said, there's a particular thing that you can go. I can't remember what you said, but you can go online, you can complete that course, and it's free. You don't have to pay for it.
Yeah, I mean Coursera, they always
Yes.
have like comments there. And even on TikTok, there are so many videos. There's so many things I learned on TikTok. So if you are on TikTok right now, you can be learning things from TikTok that you can monetize later on in the future.
Awesome.
And let me add this to it about Fiverr, because I know a lot of people, when you talk about Fiverr, I think there's some things that a lot of people can do that they don't even know that they can sell on Fiverr. So even things as little, because I can remember I personally have gotten a budget spreadsheet from Fiverr. It's something I can actually do, but I needed it fast, and I'm like, okay, how much will it cost me to do on Fiverr? Let me just let somebody do it for me. As simple as things as little as resume, you can get it written for you on Fiverr. So if you have that skill and there's something you use at your current job, or there's something you feel that you can do well, it doesn't have to be something big. I'm just saying this for you to know that even just knowing how to use your Excel well, if you can find a particular template or spreadsheet that you feel like some people would need. Some people need these things to look good on their job, like on their own 9 to 5 job where they just outsource these things. You do it for them, and they look really good in front of their managers, in front of their supervisors, and they're saving time, they're saving themselves headache, right? So as little as those things, you can put it out there on Fiverr, you can put it out there on Upwork, and you'll get customers. And I also want to add about social media, like a lot of people are always very scared to put themselves, not scared, some people just don't want to put themselves out there. Some people don't want to put all their lives out there. So there is a difference between being an influencer and being somebody that is there intentional to probably sell a skill. So it's not necessary if you're not wanting to be an influencer, because let me put it like this, having a skill to sell, being an influencer, coming on social media, it means that you're a creative. So you're just trying to create something. You're creating something to either sell your own skills, sell your own business, or you're being an influencer to sell people's businesses, which is the brands that are reaching out to you. So I'm saying this to tell you that you don't have to just put yourself out there, I mean face, or your whole world, because some people say you're going on social media, you have to put your whole life out there. No, you don't have to put your whole life out there. So if you know you're going there to sell, okay, let me use you're somebody that is good with Facebook ads, for example, you can just go on social media and talk about just the life of you making Facebook ads. Sometimes you don't even really need to talk. It's when it comes to influencing that you need to like put your voice and everything out there. If people are saying that this is what you do, and then you code pitch, when you code pitch to people, they're able to come to that page and see things that you've done. not necessarily you talking this time around on your videos. Yeah, so I just want to put this out there because I know this is some of the things that I've seen and people have reached out to me like, oh, I'm scared. I don't want to put myself out there. You don't have to put yourself out there all the time. So there's difference between being an influencer and difference being somebody that is there to sell a business or sell a skill. The common thing to you guys is that you're being creative. You're creative. You're creating content. Yeah, you're creative. So yes, that's it.
And the truth of the matter, I don't know. Wiz, you can tell me if I'm right or wrong, but most people who do faceless, like YouTube on YouTube, some of them they are getting faceless, like YouTube on YouTube. Some of them they are getting faceless, like YouTube on YouTube. Some of them they are getting faceless, like YouTube on YouTube. Some of them they are getting faceless, like YouTube on YouTube. Some of them
Can you hear me?
faceless,
Can you
like
hear me?
YouTube on YouTube. So they're getting faceless, like YouTube on YouTube.
Why is it echoing?
Everybody mute. Okay, maybe somebody's phone, and maybe it was Wiz's phone. Before okay, she's here back. Let me ask her to join. Hi, Wiz.
I don't know what happened there. Oh,
Yeah, maybe you get a call come
oh
in.
yeah, I got a call. Why?
Yeah, that's what usually happens.
Oh,
Mm.
now my blood.
So when that happens, just mute.
But yeah. Is it better now? You can still.
Yeah, very clear. You're very
Alright,
clear.
cool. You were trying to say something about most people.
Oh, so I was trying to say that some people who are doing faceless content creation, some of them are doing well, while others are not. So I was been trying in the last I think few weeks. I've been trying to do faceless, like not showing my face, but it has not been working for me. So what would you say in that situation?
Did you start a new channel?
No, no, it's my old channel.
So now the thing is, with content creation, your current audience are already used to something. So if you decide to switch to something else, they might not be interested in it. And
Okay.
if you're not giving the current audience what they need, then YouTube is not going. They are not going to watch it. And if they don't watch it, YouTube is not going to push that video out to new people. So if you want to do something that is so huge like that, you're pivoting to something else. If it's like you're switching from one niche to another, that's different. You can just create an announcement and tell your audience that. But you're switching, it's like you're taking the face behind the brand, the personality into something else.
Mm.
They didn't sign up for that in the first place. So if you want to do something like that, I would always recommend to start off with a new channel, pick a niche, create content, at least 10 videos in that niche, and be consistent with it, right? Make sure that you're giving something of value, and you will see that you get the traction that you're looking for. Make sure that there's so many things with YouTube. YouTube is not just a platform that you just go on there like TikTok and just create video and say how you're feeling. There's so many strategies that come with YouTube: your thumbnail, your hook, your intro, like the delivery, promotion, all of these things has to come to play. Even the editing of the video, because remember, it's a long form video. It's not like a 1 minute Instagram video where someone can actually dedicate a 1 minute to watch your video. It's almost like 8 to 10, 15 minutes or even more video. So people can see the video and feel like, okay, 2 minutes into the video, you are not giving me something that I want to hear, and they'll just exit the video. And when they do that, it affects your channel because YouTube sees that, feels like that video is not valuable. The people that clicked on it, they didn't get the value that they're looking for, and that's why they left. So that's also something to think about. You have to apply like so many YouTube strategies to building a faceless channel, and it has to be a channel that you create from the scratch.
From scratch. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. If you have questions, you can start leaving your questions in the comments so that.
Guys, you can leave your questions. I can't find that lady again. Oh, I think I see her. No, I didn't see her. Well, if she's gone, that's fine. This guy has been so patient, so just bringing him up. Don't worry, Wiz, I'm looking at the time too. Jokeri, before this person comes up, me and you, we need to talk, right? We need to talk.
For sure, sis. For
I
sure,
think I
anytime.
learned a few things from you on this live event. So yeah, I want to talk more about that. Talk more about that.
Trust me, we'll always learn from each other.
You want to
Trust
venture
me.
into business, Gloria?
I need to with the way Wiz Queen is going.
Hmm.
I want to
Making
start
all the
business this
money.
night.
Whiz Queen, you have something that I want. You're gonna see me in your DM. Please respond.
No problem, y'all. I'm here for you guys. Follow me. Don't worry. I share a lot of valuable information, and I'm always here to help. Okay, so if you have questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Go check out my videos because I do have a lot of resources that are out there that answers most of your questions already. I did a video a few days ago on top money mistake most immigrants make, or most newcomers in Canada make, and that video I really really want people to check it out just because and like people just come to Canada and be complaining. When I book all these calls, people are always complaining about this thing. That it's like if people are making the wrong mistake from the beginning. You come to Canada, first thing you're getting is a retail credit card. You're getting Walmart credit card. Like Walmart credit card. Why? Why? There's so many. Like get a credit card from your financial institution. Why are you getting credit card? That don't even let me start getting into it. Anyway, so yeah. Don't worry, you can follow me. You have
Is it the one that is five something business?
what?
5 ways of getting money, or is it
I
that
haven't
one?
posted the video. I just filmed it because, most of the calls I've been having this year, they've been about like money, money, money. And I know that yeah, money is important, but sometimes I also find that the foundation of some of these people that move to Canada is not even proper when it comes to their finances. They've not gotten their finances in order. So, what are those things that they need to fix or avoid as a newcomer in Canada? That's what that video is all about. I just filmed it. I haven't edited it just yet. I'm even yet to send it to my editor, self.
The one you made with this lady 3 months ago. This lady in London. You talk about mistakes that immigrants make.
That one is like immigrants make. This one is money mistakes.
Mistakes. Okay. Okay. There are two
There are
different
mistakes
things.
that immigrants make. This one is money mistakes specifically.
So so it's very easy to get a credit card, and Wiz has talked about this in one of her videos. I know 100%
I have so many videos on credit
on
card,
credit. Yeah, yeah.
even how to read your credit card statement, how to understand when should you pay, when should you like how to use your credit card, what are the factors that drives your credit score, because credit is very important here in Canada. You need your credit history, you need to have a good credit score, credit rating. So these are some things that I've talked about in my videos. You should definitely check them out, especially if you plan to live a happy and peaceful financial life in Canada.
Who's cooking?
Once you get your finances together, is my friend.
Oh, okay.
Tell us that we're hungry. Oh.
But yeah,
How's
um
your sister?
she's in school though. She's in school. I thought that lady wanted to join. Is she not joining?
No, she's not. I can't find her. Funny enough, but she was saying something like I didn't understand what she was trying to say though, but said that I am saying something on my page.
You already talked that out already. I think you already explained that to
Yeah, but
her.
she was
Uh,
still.
can I say something about that to you, Gloria?
Yeah, go ahead, please, my dear.
And I think what I'm going to suggest to you is to always put that disclaimer each time you want to start like a video.
Okay.
Because I can tell you, I know how many battles that have been tagged with about you and your contents. People are going cuckooing.
See, I feel
Trust me.
I think
So,
otherwise though.
okay, I'm coming. I'm
Okay, let me
coming,
allow you.
Falashade. I
Sorry,
think
I'm
you
so
should.
sorry. I was just
No, no, seriously. I think you should just always put a disclaimer because can you imagine the shorter, what's her name again? I'm trying to see it. The shorter girl, she said, but you always put out information about immigration. For me, that's an accusation. And those are the things we are talking about. People are unable to differentiate between information on Canada website or IRCC website because they don't read. They are not used to reading. They hear from people. They rather believe what people said to them or say to them than what they can use their own two eyes or whatever, their own mind to read. So for your own safety and for people who are going to drag you in the future, because trust me, it's not going to end now. Get ready for more draggings. At least you would have, from your own end, you would have done some justifications to the fact that you're not an immigration lawyer or consultant. Every information and you're sharing can be found on IRCC websites.
Okay.
Or you can
Olashade.
immigration license.
Okay, so
Sorry.
for
Sorry.
me, I know that Gloria always or sometimes puts this disclaimer on her videos. For Gloria to have wanted to go into this niche, I'm sure she should have already braced up because human beings will definitely and continue to be human beings. There's no way there's no way. I feel like there is no way she can put disclaimer in every
Video.
of our videos. Fine, well, there could be maybe on your profile, but I don't think there's enough room for that. Maybe if there's a way you could put it on your profile that it's just there. But even if she keeps saying it, even in all the videos, people will continue to be people. She's going to get dragged, definitely, and the people that will still benefit from her videos will benefit from it. I feel like it's just human nature. And according to what she was saying, that the lady that said, but you give advice, of course she does. But what the law says is you don't get compensation. It's not like you cannot give immigration counseling or whatever. You can give immigration counseling to people because not everybody can read and interpret what is on the Canadian website, which is why a lot of people come on TikTok and say different things, interpret things to people, right? So, but what the law says is not to take compensation for immigration advice, because when you're taking compensation is as good as, oh, you are a licensed immigration consultant and then you are getting paid for your counseling. So, which if you're not taking compensation, then the law does not have anything against you. So I'm just looking at it from the content creation side. It's not visible to put that disclaimer in every video. It's not. But what I would advise Gloria is, if there's a general place you can put it, maybe if you can feature your profile.
It's on my bio.
So if it's there, and just be ready, have the mental readiness, the mental support that you will continue to get dragged because it's a very sensitive, niche. You continue to get dragged, but you brace yourself up for it if you want to continue in that line. So that's what I feel. I used to, for people that have been following me for a long time will know that before I used to say some things about immigration, like, okay,
Yeah.
things that I know a lot, but because I wasn't braced up for, that kind of thing that is happening right now, that I dropped it fast because I know that my mental rigidity does not carry that. So yeah, that was one of the reasons why I stopped talking about immigration. Yeah.
Sorry, baby. You were saying something, Wiz.
I was saying that, or you should just get your immigration license too.
No,
That's
I'm
what,
not going to get it now. I might change my niche in the future, right? So anything can happen anytime.
if it's not something that you know that you want to do long term, honestly, it might not be worth it for you. But yeah, I think having it on your bio is fine, to be honest. But if you feel like maybe you are doing a long video that you want to add it, maybe you can add it at the end. I would not say in the beginning. I would not even say you should say it there. Maybe you can just have like a disclaimer, like a text board that you
Yeah.
have at the end. Just add it on the screen and let it be like a black screen that you add at the end of maybe every of your videos or any video that you feel like you're talking about immigration advice specifically. But I wouldn't say you should always say it in the video just because you're wasting the viewers' time. You don't want
Viewers
people
time talking about
to
that.
say it safe. People still do what they want to do, like Folashade said, so it doesn't really matter. I wanted to just talk about the last
Yeah.
idea I have for making money as a student, then we can call it a wrap.
Yeah.
The last one is making money as a research assistant. So this is mostly going to apply to those that are doing master's program or PhD in Canada. So if you're doing something like postgraduate, you might not really find this valuable, right? You can work for professors, work for people that are doing like research work, offer your services, and you can get paid for that. It's like you can even get paid like good money, decent money that you can build into your you can make it a sustainable source of income for your everyday life. But it's something that you have to apply for. It's not something that, oh yeah, you can just get a job as a research assistant. You have to actually apply for it, and most times you have to work with those people that are doing research work, PhD holders or professors that are in your school. So if you are a master's student or a PhD student, this is something that you might want to look into. And sometimes if you are a PhD student, they also allow you to do things like teaching. You can start lecturing students that are in maybe undergrad or postgraduate. You can do all of that to also make money. So these are some. I don't even think PhD students used to suffer when it comes to making money because they have a plethora of options. So this is also another way. And if you're a student as well, you can make money from working on campus. So campus, most schools have like a job website that you can apply for jobs on, and you don't even need to wait for semester to have started. That's something. You can start applying for the job like 2 months before semester resumes, and when you get an offer, you can, when it's now time for the semester to start, you can start to make money doing that. And I think if you're working on campus, there's no restriction to the number of hours you can work, I believe. Maybe Gloria will tell you guys more about that. Or you can also do your own research. In Canada, you have to be ready to do your own research by yourself. People are not going to spoon feed you. Nobody's going to help you.
At all.
So you have to be ready to do your own research. But working in schools, working on campus is also a way for you to make money. You can work in libraries. Library work, you get good money from library work because I mean it might be minimum wage or it might be just slightly above minimum wage, but it's not really a job that will stress you. It's just one of those jobs that you just show up every single day. You are there, people have questions to ask, you answer it. You can also work at school cafeterias and all of that. Those are some other ways that I see that students make money. So if you
Okay.
guys have questions, please feel free to leave them. And if you have maybe any other question, you can comment on any of my videos and I can, after today, maybe I can respond to you in case you don't get to ask your question now. So
And please follow Wiz on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook. Sorry, Twitter, and all of them. Everybody knows her on Nigeria. What's that forum on Nigeria? Nigeria something.
Nairaland.
Naira Land.
I miss Nairaland. I miss that Nairaland was the OG platform. That was
Yes, I
when I
know.
started my social media career. I wish I took social media serious as at my Nairaland days. I would have been
Would
popping
have been big. Yes,
because I
yes.
was so into it that time. I was giving steady advice, giving steady tips, ways to make money, and I learned my business from Nairaland, the business I was doing in Nigeria that funded my whole immigration journey, my whole life in Nigeria. I had a job, but what I was making from my job was nowhere near what I was making from my business. The job I was doing was just because I got the job, and how did I get the job? Even on Twitter, self. So there's so many things that you guys can learn from me. Don't worry.
So the Tobio Kunse is looking for content creator in London. I know Oyemeka, that her last name.
Amaka,
Yes, she's in London. Did she move?
no, she's still there.
She's still in London.
Faye
So,
Mark is also in London.
huh?
Faye Mark is also in London.
Faye Mark is in London. Oh, she moved from Toronto. Yeah, so Faye Mark is in London. Oyemeka Asamaka, you can check them on YouTube and on TikTok. I don't know about Oyemeka. I've not seen her on TikTok yet, but I know I've seen Faye Mark on TikTok.
Or London, UK.
No,
Alright.
London, Ontario.
All right. Do we still have
Yeah.
any questions?
So any question for Wiz before she signs out, guys? And Wiz, I want to say thank you so much. I know that your time is money in Canada, and you've given us this time free of charge. You didn't even charge me. Thank you.
So, I'm
The
happy to do this community service. I want everybody
finance
in
guru.
Canada to get their bag, Let everybody make their bag, because if everybody's at the top, nobody will be in your DM saying, "Sister, please, can you help me with something?" Right? So and the only way for you to get your bag is for you to get the right information, because in Canada, information is power. It will change your life. If you, some people are in this Canada that they believe that the best job you can do is maybe care job, because they've not seen that you can get something better. They don't know that there are other potentials out there. So, but if you get the right information, you connect with the right people, you know that there is a plethora of options, a lot of opportunities are bound for you. If you move to Canada, like the opportunities are endless for you. So you just need to know how to tap into it. And the only way to tap into it is by connecting with the right people, seeking the right information, and being intentional about making your own research. Right. So
Toby Okuns, did you have a question for Wiz?
just saying hi.
Hi, Wiz.
Hi Toby.
Hope you're well.
I'm well, hope you're well too. Is she in
Yeah,
London?
I'm in London, Ontario. Moved there last year, September. I'm a mom of two, though. My husband is the student, and I'm the
Wow.
yeah the working. Is it dependent? Yeah. So ever since I got it, it's been hard getting a job because of the kids, actually. So um I stay with the kids during the day, and at some point I got a night shift job, but then I was stopped because apparently they don't get to hire permanent staff there. So ever since then I've been online trying to, remote job, all of this. Then nothing was forthcoming. So it has resulted into frustration, not small one, or like, you know, because we all know how bills are here. It needs to be paid. And since my husband is still a student, I'm trying so hard just to find something just to support him. And I've heard people would tell me about care worker, and I'm like, man, I can't. There must be something there. But I think my problem now is the fact that I'm unable to socialize, I'm unable to meet people. So I'm not getting the informations I want. That's why I wrote that if there's anybody, I actually want to meet the right people. I just don't want friends, because people are telling me, I go to churches, you meet friends. I want to meet the right people. That's my problem. It's just unfortunate I joined this live so like towards the end of your segment. So I didn't really get a lot of information I want. So yeah, that's my situation.
A video about that. Like maybe I'll just make a video about this so that I can always refer people back to it, because it's something that I get quite often, and I think it might be nice to just be able to refer people back to the money make different ways students can make money in Canada. But based on your situation that you just explained, I would say maybe you should consider things like customer service. I don't know if you've been applying just because you have kids that you want to take care of, they are home. You might want to consider customer service. I mentioned two platforms. I mentioned apart from applying directly to the companies on Indeed or Monster or LinkedIn, you can also try Concentrics. Concentrics, they hire a lot just because they work with different partners, like different customers, different banks, different companies that they are representing. So it's not just it's like a company that offers customer service solutions. Same thing with Arise, but Arise is different because it's like independent contractor, like you're working independently for the clients, and I know that they have a lot of clients there as well. So you might want to check out those platforms aside from applying directly on those job sites platforms, because with customer service sometimes you might find a lot of them that will be remote. So if you get the ones that are remote, you can make money from home. It will be convenient for your kids, and they have availability for you to work during the weekend as well. So you might want to consider those ones.
All right, okay, thank you. I'm actually on both platforms. I have signed up with both platforms, but I would usually get bilingual jobs. So it's restricted somehow. So since I only speak English, it's very difficult to get.
Did you get bilingual jobs?
Sorry.
Which one of the platform did you get bilingual jobs?
Arise bilingual, and of recent concentrics as well bilingual. I was actually with concentrics. I was on the last stage. Then they asked the question again. I'm like, no, English only. Then they were like, they sorry, they can't. Yeah.
The thing is, yeah, I know sometimes they always have that bilingual requirement, but it's just because they prioritize people that are bilingual just in case somebody actually calls and is speaking French. But for the most part, I'm surprised that Arise usually have openings for both English and bilingual. I'm surprised that even concentric self, especially because you have already gotten to the final stage. This is something that if it was so important to them, they would have asked in the beginning. Even in the job application, it should have been stated that bilingual. So I'm really surprised that that happened. That's I don't know. But I mean, customer service is something that I feel like would work for a situation. You can also check out DHL. There's this agency that I know. I think it's Drake International. I don't particularly remember the name. Probably Drake International. That's the only name I can assign to them. They also hire people for customer service solutions and they put you in different companies. So maybe you can reach out to them on LinkedIn or check on their website if they have a direct contact that you can send your resume to.
And
Mm.
you can also check on like Indeed. There are always jobs there. I got one of my recent job from Indeed. So Indeed too.
Yeah, okay, thanks very much. I'm also on Indeed and I've been trying for a long time.
Just make
For the
sure
Drake International, can you please spell it out so I can get the
Yeah, I'll put it in chat now. Trust me,
all
it's
right.
not just you that is struggling with getting a job right now. Most people are. So don't beat yourself up. I know that it's going to get frustrating and it's so easy for me to sit down here and tell you that, oh, yeah, apply for this, apply for that, da, da, da. I'm not the one in the situation. It's you that is in that situation. So it's you that know how frustrating it is for you. But don't beat yourself up because even people that are Canadian citizens right now, you're struggling to find a job. So it's not just you, just keep trying, try to upskill as well because that's something that I see that a lot of people don't do. It's like you want to get a good job, but you're not trying to improve your skill set. You're just fixated on applying for this specific job. At the same time, when you're applying for jobs, you can still try to learn new skills, try to like think about the future career that you want for yourself and learn those skill sets that will help you land that dream job. So while you are still applying for jobs, still dedicate some time to building the skill set that you have. Who knows, you might end up finding a job before you actually finish and completely get the skill set that you have. I personally just randomly started learning business analysis and started to apply for job during COVID then, and I got a job. Like it was like I literally learned on YouTube. Like self-taught 100%. I didn't go for any courses or any trainings, and I learned on my own. I can't compare myself to everybody else just because I did have analytical background. I had some knowledge for business analysis, and I'm someone that I can learn pretty fast too. So I can't say that oh, just because I was able to self-study that everybody else that is interested in business analysis might be able to self-study. For you, it might be that you want to do a course. It might be that you want to get a mentor. It might be anything. So, but yeah, just be intentional about upskilling. It would really go a long way for you in this country.
All right. Thank you so much. Thanks for your
Don't give
time.
up. Don't give up, Toby. Like she's right. A lot of Nigerian immigrants are looking for jobs. A lot of international students are looking for jobs. Those that are Canadian citizens, PR. There is job shortage. That's the truth. And people that are searching for LMIA job, I don't know what to tell you guys, but the truth is, that's no deal.
I don't even believe in that LMIA thing right now. Let me just quickly add to what we said. So it might be um what it's for you to target this job specifically if you're looking at using Indeed. So the job market is really saturated right now. Everyone is complaining about not getting jobs, really. So it's not just you to be like, it's a whole lot of people. But so when you see these job adverts and you feel like you have these skills, you have the transferable skills for this vacancy, don't use just one particular CV. You have to target these jobs. Use the words that they use, those skills that they are wanting. That is the skill that you have. Use their exact words. Yeah, and I think that's one thing he did. Maybe they might be working towards it now because I know Indeed has this thing that you have just one CV and that is not working anymore because of course I just moved to Edmonton. I was in that situation to looking for jobs and I had to go through the extra mile of having to change my CV every single time. I had to sit down and change those CV. And honestly, within time, even the job interview that I went for is I'm going to be resuming a new job. I went for a lesser and I was offered a higher a higher role, which I was like, really? And that was because I was able to get that interview and then they see what I have. So you just need to find a way to just get to that interview stage first. And the secret to getting to that interview stage is being able to target those jobs specifically with their exact words.
Okay, I'm going to, like somebody already said what I have in mind. You see, one thing I think it is good for is for you to search probably the address of the jobs of whatever position you're looking for. You have the name of the organization, you have the address of the organization, because there are multiple applications that are being sent by the day. So I would advise when you have the address, the name of the organization, it's advisable to walk in. Trust me, I feel they would attend to a walk-in first than having to start scrolling through. I know, of course, it's computer-based, scrolling through multiple applications on Indeed. So when I just use the Indeed as a streamline to get the name of the organization and to have the address, and then you can do, walking to those organizations.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I don't want to take Wiz's time. Wiz, I just want to say thank you so much for joining us today. Really appreciate it, and your time is very, very important to you and to us. So thank you so much. Yeah.
Keep me on the side. I'll just go off camera so I can
Sure.
have
Yeah.
ready. So if anyone still has questions, I'll stick around for a little bit and I can answer them. You can just call my name.
Okay.
All right.
Guys, please, if you have any questions for her, just in the comment section. You know what to do. Olashade, do you have anything to add? Olashade Taj.
I can't talk again because you're
You're
good.
not the phone. I understand.
Noise.
I want tips.
You can hear, right? So
I hear him. I hear him. He's getting bigger by the day.
Hi, Gloria. Hi, Wes. Hi, Toby. Nice seeing you guys going live tonight.
who is that? Oh, Anthony Reed.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. It's been a while, eh? Great subject.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem. Well, you know what? It's interesting regarding the job situation. I've been living in this country for quite a few years, as you guys can imagine. What I found when some of us came here to live from Jamaica regarding the job situation, if you look and you can't find any jobs, create your own. Create your own. I can't stress this enough. Start a website, and whatever skills that you have to sell, just put it right out there. Just put it out there, and you'd be amazed to see the amount of customers that you get. You get me? Never put all your eggs in one basket by just going out just to go and look. If you go there and you try, you can't find anything, just get a website, whatever skills you have, publish it, and just, you'll see the customers. Customers, they don't care. Once you have a product or a service to sell, and there's a need for it, they will buy.
Okay.
Simple, very simple. I can use one sorry about that. An ambulance just passed me here. I can use one company and one website as an example. And I'm going to leave you guys after this so you can continue. And the name of the company and the name of the website is Alibaba. I don't have to say anymore. Alibaba, they make millions of dollars every day. Another one is Amazon. Without a website, very few people knows you. It's like putting all your eggs in one basket, as the labor market is concerned. So think about it. You can never go wrong. Anyone who's going to do a business today and expect to grow, you really need a website. Social media can only go so far. You got to have that website. Okay, ladies, nice talking to you. Wiz, I will stay in touch. Okay, Gloria, take care. Have a good night.
Thank you so much, Anthony. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Anytime. Have a good night. Thanks.
Yeah, good night. Toby, let me see if I'm following you. So we can connect later. I would introduce you to a few people who are in the London area too, so that you can be close knit with people too, so that that frustration will go away.
Yeah, Feyi Mark.
Yeah, Feimak, Oyeka is in London too. I don't know why I always call her Oyemeka. Onyeka is in London, Samaka, and a few ladies that I know of that are in London. So I'll chat you up after this program. Does anybody have
All
any?
right, sis. Thank you.
Yeah, you're very
Fluency made me
welcome.
laugh. Fluency said, "No be who no book they start." They start website. I'm going to be dropping a video because I promised some of my students I'll be dropping a video on how to create a website for that, but it's usually it's product based though. It's a free website, Big Cartel. So if you have a product that you want to sell, I think Big Cartel, if you have 6 products, you can get a free. Just do your website, get a free website. They don't charge you anything, and you're able to promote products on there. I'm going to be dropping that. I've promised them this video for a long time. I think I'll be dropping it soon though. I'm almost done with it. So if that would help, if you have a product you want to sell, you're looking to get a free website, I'll be running a video on how to create that. If that helps somebody.
Exactly. Thank you so much. Does anybody have any? I have a 10 years visitor visa. Please, what is the best way to change it? Currently in Alberta. Ooh, shout out Taj. Your content helped a lot. Okay, that's Shehi Tayo. Abby, thanks for all the gifts you are gifting us. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Does anybody have any final words?
I'm just going to say to you, Gloria, that you're doing a great job. You don't appreciate yourself enough. And I would say you have a special grace on you. And I want to plead that don't, because of social bully or whatever anybody has to say, to stop being yourself or to stop being helpful to people or to stop giving out those very great information you always give. And I pray that God will give you the strength, the grace to just be yourself. So thank you, because like I used to say anywhere, personally, your content has helped me. Even when people say it's because I can't read, it's because I'm an illiterate. How can Gloria's content help you? You know, I don't know. Maybe I don't just know. I don't want to start talking about that right now, but I know we don't appreciate you enough. I know we don't give you your kudos, I mean the rewards enough, but I know God Himself is going to, who is the rewarder of those that diligently seek Him, would reward you, grant you all your heart desires. Thank you for all you do. God bless you.
Oh, thanks so much, Jokelis. I don't know what else I will say to you. Thank you so much, Shady Damsel. I know a number of people have reached out to me and just said, Gloria, thank you so much. Your video helped me. I'm now in Canada. I've been watching your videos and your contents are really nice. So thank you. So those thank you, I think is just enough for me. And I always see on my videos, everybody that knows me, who is my follower, knows that I don't collect money for what I do. Like the information I share, I don't tell you, okay, because I've shared this information today, give me $10,000 or something. I don't, because I can't. That's the truth. But I'm doing it because for me, it's something that I derive joy doing. Like it's just something that I love doing. Like I can't see myself not posting one day, except maybe there's something wrong with me, then I will not post. But I just feel like this information has come up. Some people will not have the opportunity to go and read. Some people don't want to go and take, they want somebody to do everything for them. They want food on the table at all times. They don't want to go and source for the food. So what am I going to be doing? Okay, let me start looking for this information and sharing it with them so that they too, they can, know, they can understand how they can go about doing things. But then, like this lady is saying, that there will always be people that hate you, people that are envious of you for no reason. It's not as if I am beautiful, it's not as if I am rich, or I'm just a normal human being like every other person. But it is because I have a passion for talking, like I to speak with people and tell people that this is how you go about this thing. No, but the problem is that people don't want me to come out and tell them that Canada, people are suffering in Canada. Oh, Canada is not as rosy as you think. Oh, they want me to just come out and say, Canada, we pick money on the street. Oh, we are enjoying. Oh, our body is fat. We are, and our skin is fresh, and we are breathing better air than people in Nigeria. Which kind play is that one now? When I'm not a baby, I must say the truth. Yes, in Canada there is cold. Yes, in Canada people are suffering. Yes, in Canada people work hard for their money. In Canada, yes, if you like, vex. That's why I keep on telling people that if you're not a troll, you will not come to somebody's page and start insulting people. You're not even matured to start with. For you to leave your own house and leave what you're doing, if it's not frustration, then it's what? Somebody should tell me the meaning of what is wrong with them. Because how can you come to somebody's page, you don't like the person's face, you don't like the person's comment or what the person is dishing out? My dear, swipe to the next video and don't leave a comment. But my people, my Nigerian people, my African people, they will come to your page, they will sit on your page, they will comment that will make you to get frustrated and depressed, and they will feel that life must go on with them. Like, what happened to Kama? Sometimes I go to your post section, I weep. I weep so many times. I weep inside of me. You are right. I weep inside of me when I see those comments. There's sometimes I see comments like, you dey craze, you dey this, you dey. Some will even use Yoruba to write it, not knowing that I can screenshot it and send to my Yoruba friends to go and ask what is the meaning of what this person said. Some people just talk, and at this point, I don't care. I'm not even going to explain to anybody. But like jokingly said, putting that disclaimer is a very important thing. And I do that on my longer videos on YouTube. Now, I often will say that, guys, especially when I'm talking about something about Canada immigration, I will say, as a disclaimer, I am not an immigration consultant. I am not a lawyer. I don't work for the government of Canada, but I'm giving you this information from the government of Canada website. And everything I say on my page, because me too, do you think I don't like myself? Do you think I want to go back to my country? I don't want to go back. This is my country. I have made Canada my country. So I would not do anything that will make me to jeopardize my stay here. So I'm very careful of what I post. So I will continue to post. Anybody that is tired should, block me so that you don't see me and get angry. That's my candid advice. I've said it. Or have I not said it? That exactly, jokingly said it. Because I remember when that guy from Germany was always insulting me. I don't know where that guy know me from, whether he saw me in his dream, whether I don't know whether I'm owing him money. I don't even know. He just carry my problem on his body. That it is me that he will use to be trending. Shebi he is trending. He has increased in followers. I say that I threatened him because I did not threaten anybody. My God will fight for me. Because I don't know why you just carry somebody's matter. Even when Jokelis went there, I think he insulted her. Another of my follower went there too, he insulted that person. But he doesn't have content, obviously. So you should use me to trend so that people can be knowing who I am. Abby, what do you want me to say? All right, ladies. It's time for me to sign out. I appreciate everybody that came today. If I can be doing this every evening, it would be nice. Just bring somebody up and talk about something that will benefit people. I would like that, but I also have to do other things too. I have a life after content creation or after TikTok. So, but anyways, we'll do this again sometime soon. What did his followers use you to do now? Joker, please unmute and tell me. Whoa.
you know, when I saw the video popped up, and I was just like, okay, I saw that your name was written on one of his videos.
Mm.
So I listened to kind of know the exact thing that was up. And they were talking about so many things, which I'm not even interested in. So I just put in my own little personal
Yeah,
experience
I
with
saw it.
you. And
Mm.
I'll be like, okay, well, I don't know. But for me, this Gloria of Canada
Yep.
that you're talking about, her page has
Okay,
been
it's okay for last
so,
Saturday. Bye.
I'm
Thanks for
like, her
coming.
page has been so helpful to me, and I have benefited personally from her page.
That was the.
I
I saw it.
am.
I saw the comment.
Mhm. I am entitled to my own
Opinion.
say, opinion, my experience about a particular person. And because you're eating on that person does not necessarily mean I have to eat on the person. I'm going to talk about my own personal experience. I can't talk, but maybe whatever you're saying is your own personal experience. But I can also talk about my own personal experience. And that was the only thing I did. And they started coming to my comment section. It's because you cannot read. You have a low IQ. You
Hey,
cannot read. I'm like, so I went to, almost all the people that were commenting on my. So I told them, I said, well, you can go all out. You exert all your energy in
yeah.
messing up or thinking you're messing up somebody's life. But I know there's something they call karma.
Yeah.
And I know when God starts, that's when God's own. God know the year I beg when it
At
starts.
all.
Mhm. So when God starts, now that time people go say, Kilo, she wetin you do? You do I'm like this. So somebody else came to my DM and was ranting. I'm like, no, I don't have energy for this nonsense. Whatever you believe, whatever abuse you want to rain, go ahead. I'm not going to come here and start doing social media nonsense with you. And I
At
blocked
all.
him off. I'm too busy for that. If you think I'm not intelligent, I don't owe you any explanation. Like, I don't, why do I even need to start exerting my energy on useless discussion? So it is well. You just be good and just continue to be you. God bless 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 you, Gloria. Thank you for everything.
Thank you so much. I do appreciate you. I do appreciate you. I don't take it for granted. Like everybody who has been here today, thank you. Wiz Queen, if you are here listening, in fact, if I tell you how I even got to know Wiz Queen, you will not believe it. Like I was always watching her videos. Like I was so glued. I'm a content creator, but man, that girl, they dish. She's good at what she does, and she's very devoted to it. So when she was talking about when she came to Canada, I was with her from when she came to Canada from Nigeria, and when she started, how she got her first job and everything. I was with her, following her. So there was a time I was trying to get her attention, but it was not working because I was always sending her comments on her YouTube videos. So maybe she didn't get to see it on time, but there was a time we all met as ladies, content creators, at one get together, and I got her number and I contacted and I told her that I would like to, to work with her at some point in time. And so she was like interested and she said, yeah. And she has a very nice spirit. She's very, and that was not how I saw her the first time. Sometimes we humans, we should not, don't judge a book by its cover. Is the truth. Like, I didn't think if she was going to be, that nice of a person, but man, I saw her that day and I'm like, I always thought that she was going to be different. But yeah, I thank God for everything that it is she that is on my TikTok now, helping me talk to people about stuff and things like that. But God is going to God is going to bless that girl. I don't know if she's still here, Sha, but God will bless you with. And I know I'm going to make a video with you. I will still come to your house in that Toronto and we will shoot a video. We will shoot a YouTube because I need your I need your this thing to enter my body so that I can get increase my viewers on you. I don't know how these things happen. Sometimes you'll be very, very good on one platform and the other platform is kind of stagnant. I don't know how to do it. And there are things I need to also learn because when she started her YouTube journey, I was still a learner. Like I had not even started my YouTube at all. So I recently started mine and God has been faithful. It took me a long time for me to even get 100 subscribers. Is that bad? And just up to now, I'm still struggling to understand the ropes of YouTube. So it's good that I have the likes of Wiz and Lola Black and all these other ladies, helping me to understand how I can use YouTube very well. And Wiz also shared a few things about that today, which she made some valid points here about my content creation and my niche and all of that. So I'm going to stop doing all those faceless things because my followers don't really know me. My subscribers don't know me as the faceless. I think they always want to see me talk, and me, I love talking. Sometimes I talk, I talk too much. So let's leave it at that. I'm going to work on that. I'll try to create my Sunday video this week. I was supposed to do it today, but because of this activity, I can't do it today. So I'll do it tomorrow, and then we'll go from there. Abi, Jokelis. Anyways, I'm going to shut down now. Jokelis, I'm going to message you directly.
Yes, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, sis. Yeah.
Let me message you, and we'll go
Okay,
from
sis.
there. Yeah. All right, guys. Signing out. Thank you so much. Bye.